We're looking at question 13 on the AP Statistics Midterm Review, and in this one we're given a box plot scenario where we are told that we have the birth weights in ounces of a sample of 160 infants born in a local hospital. Now question 13 asks us to find the number of children whose birth weights are between 100 to 122 ounces approximately. So I'm going to kind of think about what this question is really asking us, because we want to be careful here. We're asked to find the number of children. We want a number. We do not want a percent, so keep that in your mind as you go through this problem. Also, I'm going to look at the information given to me, 100 to 122 ounces. If I look at that graphically, those are my quartiles. That's where around quartile 1 is and quartile 3 is. They're about 102, 133, so that's good news. That can help me figure out how many infants exist between those. And so if I look at the next part, I know, since I'm dealing with my quartiles, that 50% of the information lies between quartile 3 and quartile 1. So let's put that in context. 50% of the number of children are between birth weights of 100 to 122 ounces, which means if I look at my choices, the answer is not C. That's a trick. Look at what we're trying to find. We want to find a number. But do you notice how 50% of the information, 50% of the information lies between quartile 1 and quartile 3? And how one of the choices is 50? Because that's using a percent rather than looking at a number. So that's why we want to pay attention to the wording of problems. So that's a trick, so let's keep going on. So now let's figure out what we're looking at. We want to find 50% of the number of children. So mathematically what that means is I'm going to take 0.5 times 160. I'm going to take half of 60. That's not too bad. Half of 60 is 80. 80 is my answer. So I have my answer for this one. There we go. But I do want to talk about another option here. Option A. Option A says 20. Now, why is A a trick answer? And if we look at the graph here, we could see that we have 102, 122 for Q1, Q3 respectively. 20 is the interquartile range. 122 minus 102. Q3 minus Q1. And so some people might try and choose A thinking that's the number of children. That's not what it is. That's the range between Q3 and Q1. It's the range of the middle 50%. So that is also a trick answer for this problem. So hopefully this helped you understand how the wording can really cause some problems and issues. So make sure you know what you're trying to find, and hopefully this helped you with question 13.